Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and today I'm taking a first impressions look at Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. This game was actually a Kickstarter stretch goal for the Kickstarter for Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, which is the upcoming Castlevania-like by Castlevania's creator, Koji Igarashi, which hopefully will turn out a lot better than the whole Mega Man Mighty No. 9 thing, but so far it looks promising. Anyhow, this one, unlike Ritual of the Night, which is going to be more of a Symphony of the Night kind of game, more of a actual Metroidvania, this game is more in the style of the older Castlevanias, where they weren't about collecting upgrades and backtracking and all of that, but were just hard platformers where you whip stuff. So I want to check this out, because this is available now on Steam. It's like $10. And, it looked cool as a kind of throwback platformer. And I have been enjoying the throwback platformers that I have played. Thankfully, I haven't played most of the ones that people were really upset about. But, Shovel Knight and all that. Style for those looking for a retro-style challenge. Easygoing style, lives are unlimited, and taking damage will not knock you back. Yeah, because that's the big thing. But we're going to go with Veteran, because I've heard that even it is not nearly as hard as, actual Castlevania 3. I should mention, too, that I am not very experienced with Castlevania. I would like to be, I just haven't got around to playing all the old ones. But I did, it wasn't that long ago, I tried to do a playthrough Castlevania 1 in one sitting, and because I didn't want to cheese death with Holy Water, one of the second last boss, I think, I had to give up. A man was given the Moon's Curse, crimson garb with eyes like fire, but not Dracula. Or I guess this is more of a Alucard character. Sounds like our protagonist. No, I must kill the demons. Somehow I don't think his name is going to be John. Bathed in moonlight, he cried out as he drew his sword, which consumed the darkness from within its wretched steel. So does he have a cursed sword as well? Either the demons or the moon itself would feel the wrath of his blade. So, decent little setup. We are a moon-cursed individual, who I guess some moon demons have cruelly cursed, and now we just want to kill all the demons. So again, it's an NES-style, platformer. We have a sword, not a... I was about to say not a whip, but it looks like we have a whip as our sub-weapon. Alright, just seeing what we can do right now. This even sounds very close to a Castlevania theme. So I think this is actually like a fully fledged one of these games. It's not just a little, hey, check out this retro Kickstarter bonus. It seems like it's an actual thing, considering when I had to bind the buttons, there was a change character and everything, just like Castlevania 3, where you would acquire other characters that you could switch to. That's the thing, I may not know Castlevania that well, but I have watched enough other people play Castlevania to know some of the ins and outs of the series. I actually do kind of want to give the new one a try. I guess it was the 3DS Castlevania, which was actually apparently not that bad, even though it was based on Lords of Shadow. Because that eventually got a PC release. Okay, what do I need to use my whip? I think these candles are... Oh, it's at the top right there. Weapon. These guys are basically just the zombies from most Castlevanias. They sort of just appear out of the ground. The stairs do not seem to be as much of a pain in the ass as old Castlevania, though. Can I get up here? No. Yeah, so the knockback even is not as fierce. And while this does have an NES aesthetic, It does kind of have more going on here than the NES actually could have done. You know, slightly better sprites, no sprite flicker when there's too many sprites on screen. So this seems like... I don't know. I know some people get mad at this style. They're like, oh, it's just pandering because they don't want to do actual art. But, like, this is straight up meant to be that for people who want that. Well, that kind of seems like holy water there. I will say this controls a lot better than Castlevania 1, which was a very stiff game to control. I wouldn't necessarily say completely like bad and unplayable, but it's definitely stiff. So looks like we have optional ways to go. What's going on here? Seems I can use sub-weapons with the Y button. That would require weapon points. If I destroy lamps, yeah, I already figured that out. Various sub-weapons. Okay, so there's an enemy lamp. So this is the whip. Interesting that they made the whip a sub-weapon. But I guess, you know, they can't just literally make Castlevania. They can just make it as close as possible without infringing on dirty old Konami, who has given up their interest in doing anything with Castlevania. Aside from that pretty dope, you know, animated series, still excited for the second season of that, to get an actual season and not just like a teaser. I think that's supposed to be coming out in the summer. And again, even though that one was also kind of based on Castlevania 3, I enjoyed the heck out of it without knowing that much about Castlevania 3, so if you haven't seen that, I'd still say it's worth checking it out. Checking it out. What kind of fucking awkward sentence was that? Alright. This train here. So I'm guessing there are alternate paths, which, again, I believe that was a Castlevania 3 thing. That would determine which characters you got. Can I? Okay, I can prematurely trigger those, which is what I was wondering. The whip seems like it uses a lot of weapon power. Nope, dog thing. Aw, they don't have a little tone when you die. I think that was a pretty iconic part of Castlevania. The death sound. So, start back here. One thing that was surprisingly generous about original Castlevania was the infinite continues. You would always start back at the first screen of the current area, but I think that was just to make up for the fact that it was balls hard. Should have whipped there, except I didn't have enough power. Bet you can get under here with probably another character or an ability or something. Roof of a train. I got the card thing again. This is pretty much just the dragon statue. And yet blood still comes out of it. I guess it's a demon. I mean, even that castle in the background, you could say that kind of looks like, you know, Castlevania itself. Because, of course, the title of the game referred to the castle at Blood of Dracula, which was a creation of chaos and thus could change its form. See, I know little tidbits about Castlevania. No air control, though, so if you jump straight up, you cannot then move forward. Or maybe you can. Let's see. Jump. Yeah, so if you jump without touching the directions at all, you will just be stuck in place. Is that a boss? It looks like a boss. Okay. I think the talisman will actually come in handy here. This is probably the other path that would have led me here. Well, that was easy. Guess he wasn't a boss, just a sub-boss. Yeah, I'm just kind of digging this. Okay, that was health. So instead of chicken, you just get a heart. And it doesn't come out of the wall. It seems like there's only the 2 sub-weapons so far. Oop. That looks like a boss. It's, Train Knight? Okay, it's pulling coal into itself. Okay. But I don't want to stand on that, because it will catch fire. But I think I need to stand on that to damage him. Oh, and then he shoots a fireball. So I can't hit him normally. Ah, that was a waste. Yeah, so I just want to hop up here, get some hits in, and then I should have stepped back there. And then watch out for the fireball. Nope, nope, he's going to do the backfire instead. And then he's going to do the big fireball. No, okay. I wasn't sure if he got 2 attacks no matter what. Okay, so get maybe... Oh, I fucked that one up. I was going to say I get 2 hits, or 3 hits, and then jump backwards. Okay, that's only a close range. I'm learning. No boss health on screen like there was in original Castlevania, so that's not a modernization that I'm complaining about there. Okay, got 4 hits. Nope, not done yet. I thought that was like a death flash. Okay, he's gonna... Oh no, it was. He just had a final attack. I thought he was going to set the coal on fire, so that's why I tried to get away from it. Alright, so I didn't do the best there, but that was fun. Simple enough. My real question is, what is going to be the Medusa head equivalent in this game? Alright. Is this slightly naked lady going to be a new character? Thank you for saving me. Was it the demon's power you used to seal that beast? You're a shardbinder, Airy. Power can summon forth demons at will. I cannot allow that. I have sworn to be ever righteous in my command of this power. I refuse to be used for evil. I guess it's a lady voice, so this doesn't really work. Then show me the proof of that determination in battle. Miriam has become an ally. Alright, so I'll be able to use her in the next level. And you can just switch at will, which is neat. Okay, she has less health. She does have a whip, alright, so straight up Castlevania. I guess what we're missing here is that we can't upgrade our weapon like you could in OG Castlevania. You know, you pick it up and your whip would get longer and turn to metal. You can use the LBRB to switch places. No one is without strength and weaknesses. If I make good use of my allies, I can traverse seemingly impassable terrain. Whenever I reach a crossroads, I'll take the shortest path without fail. Follow remains of fallen adventurers to lead me in the right direction. So I guess that skeleton indicates the forward path, so you know which way to go if you want to go the alternate way. Each of my allies has their own stamina. If their health gets low, quickly switch places. And sub-weapons for other characters. Well, it's nice that it tells you what the characters do. Oh no. So there's whip, high jump. I guess she does jump a bit higher. So yeah, that's neat. And her sub-weapon is a knife. So yeah, on the map here you can see the various alternate paths where I could have gone up or down. Frigid hell. I don't even know what these are supposed to be. They're like weird leech bat things. I guess they're supposed to be like kind of big flatworms with a mouth on the other side. Alright, she seems pretty good so far. So I wonder, there was that little path that I said I couldn't go to without another character, and it looks like she can go through there, but I wonder how I get her there, considering that was before she showed up. Like, I wonder if you can maybe replay with characters to get to new areas. And I also wonder if you can miss any characters, because I'm pretty sure in Castlevania 3 there were certain areas where you had to essentially pick one character over the other because you had to pick a specific path to get to them. So I wonder if that's also in here. No, that does not go forward. Okay, that's just her regular knife. So basically, she's the more standard Castlevania protagonist in her abilities. So I can go that way, or I can go down, which seems to be the alternate path here. So yeah, that's kind of useless for enemies that aren't above me. But this guy... Oop. I think I found a health item in that wall. So there is wall hearts. Alright. I guess there's 2 sub-weapons for every character. So that just lets you swap between them whenever you find one of those lamps. I think her up dagger is probably more useful. Oh. Here's our Medusa head. Oh, fuck. Number 1 cause of death in Castlevania, falling. Okay, so she's dead, but our other fella here who I don't think has a name? Don't think I saw a name in there. Oh, I did. There was a name, I just forgot it. It was right at the beginning. I was talking about the man who has been cursed by the moon. These really are just as annoying as Medusa heads, too. Yep. There's that classic Castlevania death. Knocked off a ledge. Okay. It's nice, though, that when a character dies, you get to keep going until you run out of characters, and then the life lets you use all of your characters again. My god. Suddenly, the hardest area in the game. A slight jumping challenge. Okay, she can actually just jump that gap. I'm glad that guy backed up, because otherwise I would have fell. Okay, he can block sub-weapons. Oh, come on! Why did it knock me forward? This is gonna be where I die. It's gonna be game over in this one screen. They really had to bring those guys back, too, because it wouldn't be... Okay, that was entirely on me. I was gonna say, it wouldn't be classic Castlevania without Medusa heads knocking you off an edge. I wasn't pushing to the right when I jumped. Man, I felt like I was doing alright, and then we got here. And now I'm just fucking garbage at jumping, apparently. It's these tiny jumps. Like, if that platform had to go a little farther, I think I'd be better off. I don't remember I had my up whip. I don't know if I was pushing forward there. I can't believe how much trouble I'm having with this. I mean, yeah, I guess it's the alternate path and not the main path, but still. This is... I'm, like, legitimately baffled at how fucking garbage I am here. I almost just killed myself again by jumping. Oh, come on, from behind. Go down. I don't know what that was. Some kind of Oni head. Oh my god, did I make it? Time for a little redemption. Okay, watch out for the shadows in the water. And also the bat. Also a classic Castlevania enemy there. Oh, that's what I picked up. A new sub-weapon. One that, I guess makes me do more damage? Now, you might have thought that I was just letting those bats hit me, and you're kind of right, because I was like, I don't have a way to fight these. I can jump over them, I guess, but I don't really have an up sub-weapon right now. I really need this for those guys. So I need to go back up and across. Thankfully the bats did not respawn. Oh no. These are like the birds that drop the little Jekyll men. I ran out of weapon power. I wonder what style change was. Oh man. Alright, let's try this one more time. And maybe don't go the down path this time. Okay, the slide does not do damage. It just makes you take lots of damage. It's not a tactical move. You do still have to time when you swing your whip if you want to actually hit something while jumping. Oh, and it has that very abrupt Castlevania drop when you go near a ledge. You know, you don't kind of fall, you just immediately are on the ground. Alright, let's go the scrub path this time. So is this the same room I just died in? Because it kind of looks like it. I guess not. Just a similar kind of room. So those skeleton guys are kind of a modern convenience, really, then. Considering they actually give you some idea of where to go. Okay, I don't need the knife. Fly trap women. That's definitely not something in Castlevania. Or maybe it is. There are a lot of Castlevanias I never played, obviously, or even saw. Oh my god. I was trying to throw my knife, but there's a delay on it after you've thrown them. And I was like, oh shit, am I out of knives? Can he even hit these things? Okay. I was like, I hope that's not a thing I'm supposed to use the whip for. Alright, problem here is I have to jump when she's not out, and then back up. Alright, feeling a little bit better now that I haven't completely fucked myself. I didn't lose any lives there. I'm trying to... Nope, that's not gonna work. I was gonna try to jump over that, but I'm not really sure how to avoid getting hit by this guy. Seems like I just have to take damage to hit him without the right sub-weapon. Alright, one life down. Okay, there's like demon fire. So these guys go down in one hit now. But it drains my weapon power while it's active. And I don't have enough to hit these bats. Now I do. Oh no. Gotta perfectly time my bat swing. Oh fuck. She seems better for this because she has a spread on hers. But I still only have 2 hits here, which was just enough to get through. Oop, I don't know what this is. Probably the death scythe item. Yeah, it's like a boomerang. Though I can't hit these guys because they're way up high. I think I'll just keep this for now. Seems like a good item. I don't know what that did. Alright, let's see what this next boss is, and I think we'll probably call it there, because otherwise I'll just keep ending playing this because I'm enjoying it so far. Any whippable walls? Okay, that's probably just going to be an upward arc, and I won't pick it up because I think in Castlevania normally when you switch sub-weapons you drop your current one, but that doesn't seem to be the case here, you just replace it entirely. That might have only been the later Castlevanias. Alright, what do we got here? Like an ice turtle? Sort of? It's like a turtle robot man? And I'm guessing these icicles will drop. Nope, that's a duck attack. Okay, and I need to jump on those and then jump again to avoid it. Alright, this guy's got a lot of attacks. Oh. Okay, I can destroy the bubbles. Okay, you gonna do the bubbles again? Ugh, I missed. I landed next to the icicle instead of on it. Alright, well, not an impossible boss or anything. Ugh, I gotta do these archers again first. I can destroy these arrows, too. But I can't destroy all three of them fast enough. I was gonna say at least I have 2 characters for this one, but that might not be true in a second. The sub-weapon is not gonna do anything against the boss, though. So I don't know what that was, but it's gone now. I can't, like, shortcut through there. I think one of these had a heart in it. Yeah, so at least I have some health now. I don't suppose I can farm weapon power off these guys. No. No, I got 2 characters this time. So, flying ice turtle person might be in for some trouble. With the fact that you have to, like, jump a specific distance. Yeah, and he's got the continued spin attack. And then he just kind of floats around for a while with his bubbles. I should have switched. I was like, I don't need to switch until he dies because there's no point in switching. But I should have switched because I didn't realize that it would kick me out of the boss fight and I would lose my progress there, so kind of dumb choice on my part. Alright, let's try it again. Alright, got it this time. You just have to be the right exact distance away. Her damage sound is a little too high fidelity for the system they're trying to sound like, you know, compared to all the other sounds in this. Alright, I might be able to do this. I don't know how much health he has left. Oh, I actually managed to use that as a dodge. Come on, you turtle fuck. Can't have that much health left. Alright, he's gonna do a final attack as well that I need to figure out how to dodge. Yes, he did. I guess I just had to jump. Thankfully, it only did one little section of health. Alright. Do we get another character here? So I wonder if the alternate paths ever have an alternate boss. That I would be defeated by a demon. I have been thoroughly humiliated. I am Alfred, an alchemist. You use demons to fulfill your worldly desires. Your existence is unsettling to me. I need to say that to more people in my life. Alright, let's check out what Alfred does right here, and then we'll call it a video. He can smack with his stick, which sucks. Okay, it's just the same tutorial. So he's got his Buster Rod. He can use alchemy. Alright, I guess that's his thing, is he probably has magic attacks. So, oh, and I just noticed my weapon power went up by 10 when I beat that boss, so that's cool. I guess that continues to go up. I think. I might have been wrong, that might have been like that the whole time. Anyhow, I've been Shadefire. This is Castlevania, Curse of the Moon, and it seems pretty cool as a, especially just as a stretch goal for a Kickstarter for another game. But I want to play through all of this, and then I will be excited for Bloodstained, which I haven't really been thinking much about, but mostly because it didn't really have any sort of release window earlier. But now that it's kind of coming out, I believe it's supposed to come out later this year, I'll be thinking about it more, especially after playing through this. So I've been Shadefire, and all of you, have yourselves a good Moon Curse free day.